Hi there, Rachael-Jayne Groover here, and welcome to Awaken TV. I'm here in Melbourne, Australia today, in the middle of our Art of Feminine Presence teacher training, and we've been talking a lot about energy mastery because there are a lot of people that are doing a lot of great spiritual work, waking up, and shadow work, and all sorts of things. But when you are looking at manifesting, creating the things in your life, often where the glitch is in your energetic field or in your energetic state. And a lot of people don't understand some really profound but simple things to do in order to get your signal clear in order to attract that which you want. So I wanted to go over just a few things that have been coming up at teacher training that will help you to see how it's often your energy that is creating what is happening versus just what you're thinking or just what you're positively putting out there or your actions. Because a lot of people come to Art of Feminine Presence and they say, it's the missing piece. I didn't understand what I didn't understand. And when I hear that, it's not just that it's a missing piece, but we cover the whole spectrum of spiritual experience, receptivity, being a powerful inspirer of change, being seen, being heard. But one aspect of what we do in these 6-day trainings is help women understand their energy. So the first thing, there's a couple of things I wanted to go over and just get you thinking about today in this quick video. The first one is your energy field that extends out, your arm length, 2 arms length out. What's happening in your field there has a huge piece to do with why you are attracting or repelling people. What is happening in your field here is a habit. We create energetic habits. We don't realize we're doing it, either to stay safe or secure or gain approval or gain love or defend ourselves from something, and it's happening unconsciously. And after years and years of this, we create an energetic default in our field that's just right here that other people can feel. Whether they know it consciously or not, they feel your energy and what it is sending. And often people know that they're either attracting someone, like people are really interested in what they say, or they're repelling them, but they do not know how to shift it in seconds if it's not going the way that you want. And Art of Feminine Presence shows how this is happening and how to rectify it, because some of the default patterns that we talk about are the shrinker, people who tend to shrink their energy field in order to either seek approval or defend. We have non-containers or spillers of energy, and it's very active in their send out, which causes little repulsion. And sometimes women think it's, oh, I'm just strong and independent and I just seem to intimidate people, but that is not how it needs to be. I am a strong, independent, confident woman too, but I understand now my energy field and how that affects other people. And so it doesn't have to, you can be both. You can be both. And the third is the diffuser, people who just let their energy seep out and completely diffuse over a room or diffuse over their city, and they have little life force. So we've got to clean that up. The second thing that really came strong for me today in the morning session here is that women don't have, or people in general, but I've been working with women in the Art of Feminine Presence, they don't have their battery filled up. Like when you think about your phone and you're going to charge that battery and get it up to 100%, people don't have ongoing practices to have that battery charged at 100%. And this morning I've been in the teacher training 2.5 days, a lot of energy, a lot of emotion moving, a lot of things releasing and clearing, because we're doing it on an energetic level, not just the spiritual or psychological level. And I was feeling into my own storage battery, and I'm like, I'm nearly at 100% full. And that was not the case a few years ago, doing these workshops and working and being around people and all of that. And this work has helped me to just be able to charge back in and be a supporter of other people and to be giving my gifts, but not depleting my energy. And so we talk about the womb space. Some of you are yoga people, Dantian, Donjon, whatever you call this power center in your belly. You have got to be able to get that up to 70, 80, 90% every single day. And when I checked in with the women around the circle, I was just looking around. I'm a pretty strong seer of energy these days. I'm like, most people here are at 50% or way less. Even when we're doing the practices, because it is not trained into them that this has to be done. And so what the question that we were asking is, what leaks our energy? And that's something for you to think about today. What leaks your energy, and do you have the practices to keep that storage of life force full? Because if you don't, you are going to feel like you are efforting or pushing too much. And often people are saying these days, oh, I've just got to let it go. I've just got to let it be. I've just got to let it happen. And that can be a real case for laziness and can be a real case for non-action. But when you have 90, 95, 100% of your storage life force full right there, you're doing a lot, but it doesn't feel like there's effort. It's on this abundance flow of energy. And it has not got to do with how much you are doing. I do a lot more than I used to, and I have a lot more energy. Why is that? Well, I practice my art of feminine presence. Containment. You have to understand when you're not containing your energy, when you are having it go out. And a big reason of this is your ability to be in the receiving experience, spiritual experience, the awakening experience, or the relaxation in your life. So there's no sort of buzz or hum or friction underneath always, or ill health. It's just a relaxed state of being able to meet the moment. That is being in a receiving mode. And often people hear that when they study law of attraction. Some Abraham Hicks followers I know follow me. It's like this being in the receptive mode. Well, that is about containment. You have to be here in order to be in the receptive mode. It's not a mental process. It is a physical and energetic process. It's a frequency. And most people are in their head thinking, I've just got to be in the receiving mode. I've just got to be in the receiving mode. And I look around and go, your energy is telling me you are not in that, no matter how much you think you are. Your physical and energetic body tells me that you're not. So these are just a few things for you to think about. And the reason why we are so passionate here at doing Art of Feminine Presence as many times as we can through the year. The next year we'll be doing it in Japan, Australia, many places in the US. And this week we've extended our cyber sale for the week to get a huge discount off a 6-day Art of Feminine Presence training. And the great thing about going through these 6 days is not only the huge breakthrough spiritually, psychologically, in your shadow process, energetically, but that you can then at the end of the 6 days teach this to other women or other men. You can teach this to anyone that you want. It's like I'm handing you a business in the box. I teach you the marketing aspect and how to earn extra income, teaching women. And this is so needed right now. The integrated approach where we're not just waking up and having higher states of consciousness and better meditation, even though that's awesome. You've got to do and reclaim those parts that have splintered off, that are not integrated in you, and you have got to get the mastery of your energy. Otherwise it stays intellectual, it stays in the ethers, and you end up getting a lot of people who've been on a personal and spiritual development for a long time, but still there are a few areas of their life that are quite dysfunctional. Whether it's their bank account, whether it's their ability to inspire and influence others because no one's hearing them or no one's listening to them, or it's relationships. I don't know what it is for you, but I'm going to post the links below for you to check out doing a 6-day Art of Feminine Presence training in 2019, many different dates, to do this type of work and get the discount this week. We've got payment plans, all of that. The best way is to reach out to us and say, I'd like to have a complimentary session to just look at what the income potential is, to look at what I've done in the past, how to bring this into maybe your own work, because you might have your own brand and you just want me to hand you some of these very powerful practices. I'm totally good with that. You don't have to call yourself an Art of Feminine Presence teacher. But I want every woman, as many women, to go through this process as possible in 2019. So feel free to share this with anyone else who has been on that growth path for a while, and who knows there are still some big missing pieces, especially in their reclaiming of their own energy, being the embodied example of energy and clarity and power and influence and healing and all of those things. Feel free to share this video. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and get a session with us this week just to talk about whether this 6-day teacher training would be great for you. And watch your energy. It's often the place where the glitch is happening to that which you want. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.